Hey, in this lesson, we're going to go over video hosting options for online courses. Hi, everyone. In this lesson, we're going to go over video hosting for online courses. So let's start off with what is video hosting and why is it important? So video hosting is exactly where your videos are living on the internet. It's where they're served. It's the server that's holding your videos. And later, where is it that your clients, your students are downloading these videos from so that they can receive it on their local device? Okay, so it's where the videos are stored, like literally files, servers on the internet. Where are they? And then also, are they nearby your learning management system, or are they on a separate server? And then later, when your students browse your curriculum and they choose a lesson and they click play, where are those videos coming from? So that's the video hosting part. And so it's important. It's very important, whether the videos are choppy or whether they're fast and whether they're on the same system, or if one part goes down, will the other one survive? So all those considerations need to happen. Okay, so let's go over some of the considerations. First of all, integrated. So is the content, the LMS that you have, where students browse the curriculum, is that interconnected with the videos? Are they on the same server? So they're downloading HTML, they're downloading the resources, they see the text of every lesson, they click that play icon, and is the video right there, or is it in a separate system? And then also, you as a teacher, are you going to just one place where you're managing all your content, your curriculum, your lessons, your videos, your assets, your PDFs, everything is all in one place? Or do you have to go to these different places to upload content? So that's an important distinction that as a teacher might make a difference, especially as you grow and you have many, many more videos and lessons. So thinking about, whether you have an integrated solution or a decoupled solution. Next up is price. For some of these services, you may have to pay extra to have your videos hosted in your LMS, or even if they're separate, there's different tiers. Are your courses very, very long, lots and lots of megabytes and potentially gigabytes? So do you have, one course? Are you doing many courses? Are you creating courses every quarter? So you'll need sort of a system that scales. Okay, so think about the pricing and the size of your videos. Are you doing maybe 30 2-minute videos, or are you doing 30 60-minute videos? So a lot of megabytes. Are you also, potentially recording in very high quality, maybe 1920 by 1080, high definition or higher? So that's going to increase the size of your videos, even if they're compressed. Next up is security. So for security, some of these options can sure host your videos, but there might be ways for students to extract out your premium courses. So as an example, you may have your lessons that are behind a paywall so that students pay for the course. They're the only ones that get to see the videos. But in some cases, if you host, let's just say on YouTube, it's possible that somehow on your channel, you didn't tag those premium lessons as private, or somehow they're extracted and viewable. So you're going to want to think about, security there for your intellectual property. Next up is speed and quality. So depending on where these videos are hosted, you can click on that watch course and the video starts right away. There's no stuttering, there's no choppiness, it's high quality audio and video. So those are considerations that you'll want to make depending on where your video is. Your video may be stored on your WordPress site, or it may be part of a separate system that it's designed to stream video. It might be a CDN, a content distribution network, and they know how to get the videos to you. So as an example, if your student is in New York, they're going to try to find a Northeast video server that's close to your students so that they can get access to the video instead of trying to have them stream or download a video from California or Europe, which would be far away from your students as they have to download all those megabytes. Okay, and that's all part of the quality and the video distribution of your hosting. Next up is player customization. So certain video hosting options might let you configure your player in a certain way. You could, the color, the play, the pause, all those types of things. So if that's important to you, you may have to choose a video hosting option that supports all those different options. And another thing is analytics. So, how many people saw the video, how many people downloaded it, and potentially letting you know, how far into your courses are your students going, or are they stopping halfway through? Or if there's maybe a security leak and you want to see, hey, that's interesting that these videos were watched, 5,000 times, even though I only sold 100 courses. So you may want to, look into that. And then one last consideration is captions and subtitles. So your video hosting options and also your video production process, whether you have automated subtitles, captions, closed captions, different languages. So all those considerations should be thought about with your video hosting at the same time. So where are your videos? What server? What's the player? Does it show closed caption options or different videos for different languages? So those are all the different kinds of considerations you would make when thinking about your video hosting options. Okay. So next up is, what are the options? So, now I've thought about all the different considerations, but what are my choices? Well, they fall into two types of groups. The first group is they're connected and built into your learning management system. And the other group is that they're outside of your learning management system. They're hosted on a different server, but somehow they're all connected. So when the students click play, they load the video from a different server and the students don't know. Okay, so the ones that are kind of built into the learning management system are Thinkific, Teachable, even smaller courses or lower end courses that might be hosted on Podia, or higher end like Kajabi or even Skillshare and Udemy. In all these cases, you as the teacher, you have this one portal, you're uploading, you're configuring your content, your sales page, you're creating lessons one at a time, and you're uploading videos to that same portal, okay? And now there's other cases where they're outside of your LMS. So for example, you could have a WordPress server, and maybe you're doing LearnDash, and on that same server, you can host the videos, or you can host the videos separately. So maybe it's on Amazon or some sort of web server. But the WordPress server and LearnDash knows that when a student clicks play, they go and they offer up the video that's from another location. So as a teacher, it might be a little tricky to manage in 2 or 3 different spots, connect the bridges, but then at that point, you can back up your server without having to back up gigabytes of videos, and that might be helpful. Another 2 options are Vimeo and Wistia. These are good options if you don't want to host the videos, you're hosting them separately, and they're not as open for potentially security hacks like if you were to use the free YouTube. So, but at the same time, you may not get the Google juice as your students try to find your courses. But Vimeo and Wistia, they provide good services. You upload the videos. You can have a very configured player. You may pay different tiers depending on what your options are, and that allows you to have more gigabytes. So you're only paying for what you need. So, but you would have to connect the Vimeo and Wistia to your LMS system. And finally, of course, we talked about YouTube, which you can definitely use YouTube for your free social media content. But for your premium content, you got to just make sure that you tag everything. It's free, but you have to tag everything as private and not public, and separate out your playlists and connect up your links that way. So those are 2 different ways you can have kind of the videos that are right there in the same portal as a teacher, or that they're in a separate portal. But as far as the students are concerned, they don't know. They go, they browse your curriculum, they choose a lesson, they click play, and the video works perfectly. So hopefully this kind of expands your thinking so that you know all your options as a teacher, not only from the outside as you manage your platform, your courses. And again, you can use this for communities or even your teacher website outside of your courses. So now you know your options as a teacher, and then now you know a little bit of how it works underneath the hood from an engine and server and technology point of view. I hope this has been helpful. I'll see you soon. Bye.